I think Atlanta is going to be Atlanta and central Georgia will be sort of the kind of the battleground for, are we going to get into the 80s? Are we going to get 280? That kind of a thing. And you look at Birmingham, 95 degrees, and you take that I-20 drive into Atlanta, and that's about 143 miles, and it's going to be 15 degrees cooler. So there's going to be that difference over a relatively short distance here. And in Charlotte, Saturday is expected to be the coolest day since June 12th.
Wow.
How about that? Essentially, it's springtime.
August, September, almost 4 months.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty impressive. All right, so the next cold front then is coming, and it's just kind of a preview or the soft launch, as Chris was talking about, to the blockbuster cold front that is going to be ending summer sizzle, packing things up next week. Now, we do have some showers and thunderstorms that we've got to talk about that are going to be riding in to go along with this, and that cold front is going to help to draw up moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. So all the way along the line, as we head through day by day, we are going to be seeing some scattered showers and thunderstorms go along with it, plus some tropical moisture that's going to be fed up into central and southern parts of Florida. So that's something to keep in mind, is that front's not going to quite make it all the way through the peninsula. And so that means central and southern parts of the state really could be in for some heavy downpours. In the meantime, we've been seeing that moisture hitting New Mexico day after day. We've got showers and thunderstorms which are firing up right now across parts of Oklahoma, into Arkansas, as well as into Kansas and into Missouri. This one area where we've been seeing some hefty storms kind of training and moving over the same areas in Arkansas has brought the threat of some flash flooding. It is imminent or happening in Clark and Pike County. So we've got a flash flood warning until 4 o'clock. Radars estimating you've had about 2 to 3 inches of rainfall here. Also notice a lot of lightning. Arkadelphia, you are not in this warning, but I would be very alert if I lived in flood-prone areas. And if I had to be out traveling, I would try not to do that, as you've got some really heavy downpours and that frequent lightning taking place. Now we have another batch of showers and a few embedded thunderstorms between Salina and Kansas City. This is all heading up towards the St. Joe area. And, just maybe some 20, 30 mile per hour gusts could be possible in some of those heftier thunderstorms. Not really expecting much in terms of severe weather here for today. So we'll step you through hour by hour. A few pop-ups can be expected across Texas and Louisiana, maybe even into southern parts of Mississippi. And then as that front advances, we'll watch some nighttime thunderstorms then begin to pop up and develop into the early morning hours across parts of the Midwest, including places like the Twin Cities and on up towards Des Moines. Flash flooding is going to be possible once again in New Mexico until we can cut off that moisture feed, Chris. It's been kind of day after day where the risk has been here.
And so I want to jump ahead to next week now, where that's when they're going to see some pretty big changes and some noticeably cool temperatures day and night. For next week, a lot of areas will be into the 70s. This includes Alabama now. This includes Mississippi, the Mid-South, all the way up throughout much of the Midwest. Here's a look at the dew points. Now, this is important. Here's Saturday's dew points. And this is important when we talk about temperatures and overnight lows. It's hard to get the temperature to drop down below the dew point most of the time, unless the air is moving in or whatnot, because once that temperature gets down to 61, dew starts to form, and then there's heat released into the atmosphere, the condensation, the whole deal. But bottom line is, it's hard to get that temperature down below the dew point. But with these dew points coming in that are in the 30s and 40s, doesn't mean you're going to get down to that temperature, but it opens the door for more dramatic cooling, which is on the way.
Lowe's knows you'll do it right to save big on the floors you want. We do it right too, with exclusive options that are waterproof and easy to install, so you can get a better look at a better price. Get SmartCore vinyl flooring starting at $289 a square foot. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's.
Breathe freely fast with Vicks Sinex.
My congestion's gone. I can breathe again! Oh, I can breathe again! Oh.
Vicks Sinex. Breathe on.
It's chicken and waffles basket time at DQ.
Chicken strips,
Belgian waffles,
syrup,
fries,
savory,
sweet.
My lady,
My man.
Your daughter.
Oh, I love our daughter.
DQ. Happy tastes good.
Big laughs come in small packages.
Gianna, can you spell your name?
Gianna.
Can you spell it backwards?
Gianna.
Tiffany Haddish hosts Kids Say the Darndest Things premieres Sunday on ABC.
We used to love going out with Julia and Mike, but since they bought their new house...
Which menu am I looking at here?
Start with Topaz.
Oh, it's tapas.
Get out of town.
It's like eating dinner with your parents.
Sandra, are you in school?
Yes, I'm in art school.
Oh, wow. So have you thought about how you're going to make money?
At least we're learning some new things.
We bundled our home and auto with Progressive. Saved a bunch. Oh, we got a wobbler.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
That's what the extra menu's for.
Sure, a resume is a great way to see someone's experience, but you're not hiring a resume, you're hiring a person. That's why Indeed offers tools that help bridge the gap between a candidate and their resume. Like skill tests, which let you actually see a candidate's abilities in action to make sure they're a good fit for the job. It's no wonder Indeed delivers 3 times more hires than any other job site. See beyond the resume with Indeed. Post your next job at Indeed.com/skills and try skill tests for free.
Do you have concerns about mild memory loss related to aging? Prevagen is the #1 pharmacist-recommended memory support brand. You can find it in the vitamin aisle in stores everywhere. Prevagen, healthier brain, better life.
Try Target same-day delivery. Deliver to your door so you can do more. More thrill. More skill. More chill. Target run and done.
Come on, man. What? We said pantyhose, right? Here, eat this. Creamy Snickers. You could use a little smoothness.
Pete Zacharine?
Get smooth with the fresh ground nut butters and creamy Snickers.
What do we want for dinner?
Burgers! I want a sugar cookie! I want a bucket of chicken!
It's the easiest because it's the cheesiest. Kraft for the win-win.
This is Kate.
Hey.
She takes 2 prescriptions. Kate's son Jack takes 1 too. Kate works hard and thought she had good insurance. But she still pays too much. That's no good. So Kate downloaded the GoodRx app. Now she can compare prescription prices to find the best discounts. She even beats her insurance price. Good for you, Kate. Good for you. GoodRx. Stop paying too much for your prescriptions. Download the free app today.
We got one of those new purple mattresses, and it is amazing. You have to try it.
Oh, this doesn't feel like memory foam.
No.
This feels amazing.
Right?
What is it?
Actually, it's called Purple, and it's a completely unique comfort technology, meticulously designed to cradle and support the human body.
Cool.
For a limited time, choose a free Purple product with mattress purchase at purple.com/TV.
How can weather be that destructive in just a matter of seconds?
Storm Stories. All new episodes Sunday nights at 8 on the Weather Channel.
Welcome back. A big story that everyone is going to be watching very closely. The next cold front moving in, bringing some of the biggest changes of the season. We're talking storms and we're talking a major cool down where some will see a dramatic temperature drop into early next week.
I want to show you 4 of the top cities we're going to be watching here for that dramatic drop in temperature. Some areas maybe just a matter of hours when you'll be going from short sleeves to sweaters and jackets. DC, Nashville, going to be seeing some of the most dramatic changes of these places.
That's right, but Columbus, Ohio has already seen some cooler temperatures. Atlanta eventually is going to be feeling a little bit more like fall. So let's take a closer look at the timing of this temperature and wind shift and some changes for these big cities. Hello, Columbus, Ohio. Yesterday, you had a record high of 93 degrees. Right now, your temperature is more than 30 colder than that. Look at that. 61. How does it feel, Columbus?
Yeah, how does it feel? Let us know.
Definitely. Temperatures are going to be warming up a little bit more into the weekend, but you're going to trade that off for some showers. So temperatures Saturday and Sunday will be into the 70s. We'll see some rain from time to time, but next week, 60s for highs with sunshine. So that's going to be a little different for you in places like Columbus.
Yeah, a little bit of a change on the way. And then how about this right here for temperatures? Your average high is 70. I think, being a few degrees above average is kind of nice this time of year.
I agree.
You agree with that? I mean, some areas, it's like the summer, it's like, let's be a little bit below average. Would be nice.
Right.
And then some areas, let's be above average.
Absolutely. And you'll have a little bit of both.
Yes.
Actually, right, as you head into the weekend and next week.
All right, put your party boots on. We're heading to Nashville. 73 degrees right now in Music City. Wonder what Broadway's like right now. Getting started, getting that weekend started early, maybe?
Think? Some people are.
Absolutely.
A lot of people go there just for the weekend, right? It's definitely
I think I heard somewhere this is like the bachelorette party, the Hens Night capital of the U.S. They wouldn't say Hens Night in the U.S. You know that, right?
I don't know if I've heard that phrase before. I've heard Nash Vegas.
Heard Nash? Yeah, absolutely.
Before. Nashville had a record high yesterday of 99 degrees. Average high is 76. Today, you are in the 80s. You go back up again tomorrow, but then the cool down will really come with that next front as you head into Sunday night and into Monday. So rain showers are going to be in your forecast. Nashville, you've been so hot. You've also been so dry. So that rain is certainly welcome. So don't be fooled by the 80s today. You get a little spike back up into the 90s tomorrow. And then the bottom drops.
Here's the thing. I think you could easily take that 74, put it underneath the 91, and the 64 under the 84, and we could sell that as highs and lows for the weekend. But that's not. Those are all highs.
It's sort of fickle, isn't it? It's a little bit all over the place. Nashville's one of the unique places, I think, that's been seen a little bit more back and forth.
Yeah, it's a little bit in the battleground, if you will.
All right, Atlanta. Well, you've just been nothing but hot. Right?
Hot Atlanta.
Yeah, right? I mean, people really do say that. Hot Atlanta. I mean, there really is a reason for that. Atlanta, you were in the 90s earlier today already, breaking the record. So you've got 91 days this year, an all-time record for days of 90 plus. Ooh, look at those clear skies right now.
And so far, Atlanta, we have been seeing day after day of record heat. And it's going to be hour after hour of we can be outside doing whatever we want, exercise-wise, work-wise, in the yard, until about 5 o'clock on Monday and 8 o'clock when there could be some storms rolling in. But these temperatures, Jack, have you been going for your run every day?
Today I did the Peloton.
So you're inside, though.
Inside doing the bike,
you haven't done the outside thing in a while?
No, I mean, well, the problem is, right, it's darker longer in the morning now. So I have less time to run before work, not to mention it is just stinking hot.
Yeah, I was going more with the stinking hot
And I'm sure not doing it at 5 p.m., I'll tell you that. That's way too stinking hot. So, yeah, but Monday, fun day, run day, you could do all that, I think, outside of the storms that you got to watch out for. 80s this weekend will feel better, but as we head into early next week, you're really going to feel even more of a difference. I think once we get past that Monday hump, we're actually even going to see temperatures in the 70s for highs potentially next week.
So not a bad weekend if we don't look at the sky conditions. Right.
But rain is so desperately needed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So no
absolutely.
Complaints. No complaints, Atlanta, about the rain.
No. All right. Washington, D.C., 77 right now, looking off to the west. Towards the Lincoln Memorial there in the bottom center portion of your screen. What a beautiful city.
It never gets old. Looking at those monuments, right?
Yeah, I mean,
it never gets old.
So much about this, the architecture, the layout of this city. It's a world-class visual feast for the eyes.
Yeah, it's really gorgeous. You know, DC had a record high of 98 degrees on Wednesday. We were in the 80s yesterday. Today, we'll hit around 80 probably. But as we head towards the weekend, it is going to feel a little bit more like fall. You do have to pay the piper, though, with a couple of showers once again. And that's going to be on your Monday as temperatures drop out of the 70s and into the 60s. But it should be nice next week.
It's kind of like paying taxes.
Right?
Just kind of go with it.
It's always a little price to pay.
Swifty has big dreams.
Top dog here, ready for action.
You are not a dog. You are a small Arctic fox.
And on November 1st,
I'm here to destroy your town. Yuck, the planet made a poopy.
Surprise!
he'll finally be top dog.
Tell me I can do this.
There is no way you can do this.
Jeremy Renner, Heidi Klum, James Franco, John Cleese, Omar Sy with Angelica Houston, and Alec Baldwin.
Bada bing, bada boom, justice served.
Arctic Dogs. Rated PG. In theaters November 1st.
You know curb appeal when you see it. And with the Home Depot and the best brands around, you can start seeing it. Today is the day for doing. Let home services boost your curb appeal. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
It's only a matter of time until your check engine light comes on, or worse yet, your car needs repair. That could mean a big surprise auto repair bill. That's why it's so important you call CarShield today.
I was elated that I had CarShield. I was more than happy.
It's no fun when you have a car and it's broken and you can't pay for it to get it fixed.
So, if your vehicle has 5,000 to 150,000 miles, just tell us the make and model of your car or truck and get an instant plan quote. In a matter of minutes, you can be covered.
My experience with CarShield is that they absolutely come through every time I need it.